Why your life sucks as a U.S. Marine. Y'all, which one are y'all picking? You're forced to get drafted. Marine, Navy. Wait, is Marine? No, Marine and Navy is not the same thing. Air Force. Which one are y'all picking? Air Force? Okay, Air Force is the most calm, I feel like. Because how many cases do you hear of like an Air Force pilot getting like shot down? If you in the US of A, bro, your ass gonna be in like the fastest jet to ever exist. You're not getting touched if you're in another country. If you were like an Air Force pilot, maybe in like North Korea, yeah, you're cooked. Because they have like World War II planes. US Navy, I can chill on the ship, but bro, ship attacks are way more common. I think that's probably like the most common attack, I feel like. Like I always hear of like a ship getting attacked from another country by like the Air Force of the other country. Yeah, I picked the Air Force. Let's see this though. Why would your life suck as a US Marine? I don't know.
So, you've decided to join the United States Marine Corps. Congratulations. You've just volunteered to make the next 4 years of your life a magnificent testament to human suffering. But hey, at least you'll get a cool title and some...
Now, hear me out. When you die, you'll get a medal. It's all good, bro. It'll be worth it at the end of the day. Yeah, your family will get nothing, be devastated and broke. That's gonna be the fate of all of us, y'all. World War III is happening with us. You're gonna get a Purple Heart when you die.
Stories to tell at bars, assuming you ever get to visit one again. Let's start with
the thing I would hate, bro, is that PTSD. The PTSD is so bad, anybody that hears a pop or clicking, they dead ass go into like fucking Marine mode. Like you can't be anywhere with loud noises, which like a loud noise could happen anywhere.
Wonderland, known as boot camp. Picture this. You're peacefully sleeping at 0400, dreaming about that civilian life you used to have, when suddenly your ears are blessed.
You get yelled at 5 a.m., bro, to wake up.
With the melodious sound of a drill instructor screaming, "Get up, get up, get up," while banging a trash can next to your head.
Yeah,
Isn't it wonderful how they care about your circadian rhythm? You'll quickly learn.
And then, bro, you can't fuck up when you wake up, dude, immediately, bro. You gotta be like this. If you're sleeping and they say, wake up, you gotta be like, sir, yes, sir, sir. I wanna smack your ass, bro. You just woke me up in the middle of the night with some motherfucking pots banging. I hate you, bro. You ruined my sleep. I think it's more louder than that. Yeah, it is, bro. I mean, they literally have the horns where it's like...
thing you've done in your life up until this point.
Tommy getting slapped. Absolutely not.
Walking.
Literally, if you just yell back at the drill sergeant, bro, you get kicked out. That's how it is. You wouldn't even be able to yell back.
Standing, wrong, breathing. Oh boy, you better believe that's wrong. Your drill instructor will kindly inform you that your mother raised an absolute disappointment who can't even make their rack properly. But don't worry.
Nah, that's crazy, bro. Yeah, the insults they be given to be wild. Imagine somebody just in your face like this, y'all. You're a failure. You're a failure. Your life's a failure. Your dad wasted his semen on your mom. 9 months for you to come out. You fucking maggot. Your kids will be severely disappointed in you for the rest of your life. Your wife's gonna leave you for some 630 and a fucking Lamborghini. You gotta be there and just sit there like, sir, yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir. You're right. My wife's gonna cuck me while fucking my best friend. Sir, yes, sir. You're right. Like, nigga, no. Hey guys, Tom NFG here. You know, only half of you guys are subscribed and even less of you guys have noties on. I hate to be a burden, but you know, I really appreciate it if you hit that sub button and the little bell next to it. You know, it doesn't take long. I know you can get mixed up in the algorithm and everything. But yeah, also tune into the streams. You know, we have a lot of fun over there. I'm telling you, we have a lot of parties going on over there. Yeah, that's it. Bye. Damn.
They'll fix that by making you do it again and again and again and again. Now let's talk about physical training, or as I like to call it, prolonged torture. You know how people say...
Bro, I think the crazy thing is, like, this isn't even the worst Marines and Army, bro. There's armies that are worse than the U.S. Marines.
No pain, no gain? Well, the Marines took that saying, injected it with steroids, and turned it into no pain. Here's more pain until you're crying in the fetal position. But remember, Marines don't cry. They just sweat through their eyeballs. The best part, you'll get to experience the joy of doing burpees in the sand while wearing full gear in 95-degree weather.
Oh my god, you're in the middle of a fucking Middle Eastern country, 100 degrees, bro, doing like the worst workouts ever for like 6 hours.
Because apparently normal burpees weren't challenging enough. And just when you think you're done, your friendly neighborhood drill instructor will remind you that pain is just weakness leaving the body. At this point, you'll realize...
Bro, like they literally won't give you a break until your fucking muscles break or your bones break. They will not give you a break.
You must have been basically made of weakness, because there's an awful lot of pain going around. The Chow Hall, where culinary dreams go to die. You'll have exactly 2.5 minutes.
Low-key, the military food be good though, right? I feel like they actually get provided like good food for the most part.
Hell, what the Marine Corps optimistically calls food. Is it chicken? Is it fish? Is it even edible? These are questions best left unanswered. The good news is you'll be so hungry that
ass?
even a boot would start looking appetizing. And remember to eat everything at a 45-degree angle while staring intensely at your food, like it just insulted your mother. Why? Because tradition. That's why. And if you think that's
You gotta eat like that? Is that for real?
weird, wait until you learn about having to ask permission, to receive permission, to request permission, to eat. Field trip.
Wait, you gotta ask to eat? Yo, this is terrible, bro. And they wonder why nobody wants to join the fucking army. God damn. You gotta go through 2 people? I always say, man, shout out to soldiers, bro, that are doing war crimes. You know what I'm saying? Because this shit is rough, bro.
Training is where you'll really start questioning your life choices. Nothing says living your best life quite like laying in a muddy hole for hours playing hide and seek with imaginary enemies, while real insects use your body as their personal all-you-can-eat buffet. You'll master the art of sleeping while standing up, perfect your 1,000-yard stare, and develop an intimate relationship with your rifle. Which, by the way, you better not call a gun unless you want to do push-ups until your arms fall off, and they will fall off, multiple times.
Wow.
Let's talk about gear maintenance, or as it's better known, how to spend every waking moment cleaning something that will be dirty again in 5 minutes. You'll clean your rifle so many times that you'll start having dreams about CLP. That's cleaner.
Gun CLP cleans, lubricates, protects. I've never seen this. Why does this low-key look like a hot sauce bottle?
Lubricant and preservative for all you civilians out there. Your relationship with Q-tips will reach a level that would make any ear doctor uncomfortable. And don't even get me started on uniform maintenance. You'll iron your camis until they could stand up and walk to formation by
Bro,
them.
what the fuck is the point? Aren't you going to war? Or like you're fighting people? You gotta look good while you're killing people? Like, oh yeah. What if I gotta make sure I look fresh, bro? I gotta make sure I look like, damn, nigga.
Themselves, only to have them look like you slept.
I've gotta commit a war crime. Hold up. Gotta, yep, kill that child. I went over there. Yeah, that baby's head looking real clean. I gotta make sure I look good.
In a dumpster the moment you step outside. But hey, at least you'll get really good at folding your underwear into perfect 6-inch squares. Now, Garrison life, this is where the real fun begins. You'll discover the Marine Corps' favorite pastime.
Gotta say dripped and have
Hurry
blood
up and
dripping.
wait. You'll rush to formation 15 minutes early, only to stand there for an hour because someone lost their protractor or couldn't find their reflective belt. Because obviously,
I forgot everybody gets held up by one person if one person fucks up. They do that on purpose, so like, your ass can get hated on by your peers. I forgot about that.
the enemy's greatest fear is high visibility gear. You'll also learn about working parties, which is just a fancy way of saying voluntary voluntold labor. Need to move heavy things from point A to point B? There's a working party for that. Need to move those same heavy things back to point A because someone changed their mind. There's another working party for that too, for those lucky enough to have an office job in the Marines. Yes, they exist.
Bro, this is the only way I'd probably join, like, now. If I was forced to go now, I have to get an office job. I'm not being on the fields. No.
You'll
And even then, bro, you still gotta go through a lot of this training.
experience the unique joy of trying to complete simple administrative tasks through a computer system that appears to be running on Windows 95 and a prayer. Want to check your email? Better allot about 45 minutes for the computer to boot up. Need to
Nigga, how much do we spend on the military a year? Why the f do they have computers from 2000? Just nothing makes sense. All of our money goes to the military, and they're behind. Who is this money going to? 1 trillion, bro. This is ridiculous. Oh my gosh, shit like this especially pisses me off. Like, we spend more than the next like 10 countries on the military a year, and we got stuff like this going on. Israel, you're right. All the money goes to Israel. I forgot.
print something. That's cute. Let's not forget about the endless PowerPoint presentations about everything from proper sock wearing procedures to why you shouldn't marry that person you met at the bar last weekend. Death by
What?
PowerPoint is real, and you'll experience it at least twice a week. Deployment. Now this is where things get really interesting. You'll finally get to put all that training to use, right? Well, sort of. What they don't tell you is that about 90% of deployment consists of either 1. Sitting around in uncomfortable places. 2. Standing guard in uncomfortable
Yeah, I mean, most of the time, bro, you're not really doing nothing. Unless if there's like a war, which there's no war going on, so.
places. 3. Trying to find a comfortable position to sleep in uncomfortable places. You'll develop a deep appreciation for simple things like
Better
air
than being at war,
conditioning,
yeah.
actual toilets, and food that doesn't come in a brown bag marked Meal ready to eat.
Yo, I gotta have these, bro. MRE. I want to do like a taste test, y'all, of like all these on stream.
Which is 3 lies in 1, by the way. Speaking of MREs, you'll never look at constipation the same way again. These things could plug up the Hoover Dam. Your social life in the Marines is unique. Your best friends will be people you absolutely hated at first, but bonded with. Through shared suffering,
you have to be
develop
friends with them.
inside
You got no
jokes
choice.
that make absolutely no sense to civilians, but will make you laugh until you cry years later. Dating? Well, that's an adventure all its own. Nothing says romance quite like having to explain to your date why you need to be back in the barracks by 2200, or why you can't grow your
Bro,
hair.
you can't even see her or whoever you're with over there, bro. That's why all the military wives, yo, I feel so bad for military dudes. Bro, the amount of fucking wives that cheat is insane, bro. It's bad. I remember I saw one TikTok, right? It was this dude in the military. He literally, it was just like a wholesome video. He was like doing a send-off. It was like, I'm gonna be gone for 2 years deployed. I won't see her. A nigga literally went in the comments. He put like a picture. He said, we gonna take good care of her, little bro. Nigga, if I see that shit, I'm sorry. I'm going right fucking back and I'm being with her. Only thing I'm imagining, bro, is a train being ran on when somebody says that. Hey, bro, good luck, man. We're gonna take good care of her. We're gonna take real good care of her.
Out because it might compromise national security. But it's not all bad. You get benefits, like the GI Bill, which you'll definitely need. Because after 4 years of having your brain cells systematically destroyed by cleaning supplies and excessive motivation, you'll need some education. You'll also get health care, which is...
Nobody can even say people in the military don't deserve their fucking benefits, because who wants to do this, genuinely? The average person does not want to do this.
Because you'll definitely need it for your knees, back, and that weird clicking sound your shoulder makes ever since that one PT session. And let's not forget about the ultimate benefit, getting to tell everyone you meet that you're a Marine. Because if there's one thing Marines are known for, it's their subtle...
That could go good or bad. It really depends. I always respect people that are veterans and shit. Whenever I see the old dudes with a hat, I'd be like, yo, shout out to you and shit. But yeah, you go in certain places, like going downtown LA, and they might just look at you with like a mean look. Like they might meme on your ass, bro.
understated nature and ability to go 5 minutes.
Imagine
without
they forced us to
mentioning
do
their
service like in
Years
Korea.
later,
Fuck no.
You're out and living that sweet civilian life. You'll look back on your time in the Marines with a mixture of pride, disbelief, and mild PTSD from all the knife hand corrections. You'll find yourself unconsciously standing at parade rest while waiting in line at Starbucks. And you'll still fold your t-shirts like they're going to be inspected by the commandant himself.
Yeah, I didn't even think of that, bro. Attitudes of the military are probably so ingrained in you, you act like that for life. Like, everything you do, you have to do it the way they did it. That's what drilled into you. Veterans always get f***ed over since the nation's second constitution. Second constitution? What you mean? Yeah, no, it is crazy to me, though, that, like, there's veterans that went to war, did all this, and then they're f***ing homeless. Bro, that is crazy to me. They just get f***ed over by the government, bro. Like, they had to do all of this. Ain't nobody want to do this, bro. And then they got thrown to the side.
Just the camaraderie, the structure, and yes, even some of the stupidity. Because being a Marine is like being part of the world's most dysfunctional family. It's tough, it's frustrating, and it makes no sense half the time, but it's yours. So to all you future Marines out there, pack your sense of humor along with your boot socks. You're going to need it.
I'm good, bro. I'm gonna be good right here. The disrespect towards veterans is so sad, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, I don't do it, but like, the reason why people will see it like that is because there's obviously like up things the American military has done. Like, nobody can deny that, you know? But I assume most people, whenever they have a veteran hat or something, they went in with a good intention to like protect the country. Unless if I clearly know the person is a bad person, then I'm like, all right, bro. I don't know. It's just a lot of up wars happened in America, that like the Iraq war, everything, and people look at it different now, this and that. But I think most people join the military though to be like genuinely good people, to like protect the people in the country. I had like 2 friends that were in the military, and I'm be honest, one of them just kind of went because they had no they couldn't get into college, bro. Y'all know that meme when like everything fails and then the sergeant recruiters that are like, son, you ever heard of the US military? But then I had another friend that actually wanted to join it, and like he did it. Yeah, I know they're good people. Every military has done heinous stuff, come on. I mean, I know that. I'm just saying the way people look at it. A lot of people look at it like the American military's done fucked up things. That's why people feel that way. Wait, nigga, what do you mean, come on? Nigga, I literally just said like, yeah, I always respect people the veteran have. You mean like what? Was I here like, yeah, fuck all the US military. Fuck y'all, I hate y'all. Y'all are terrible. What?
Remember, the Marine Corps is like a really intense
people.
camping trip that lasts 4 years. Except the campfire stories are all about that one time.
But yeah, good video. Yeah, man. So after all this, are y'all joining the military? Y'all, let's say hypothetically, you join the military 4 years, right? Wait, no, hear me out. Y'all say no. You join for 4 years. There's a 30% chance of you getting drafted and sent out to the warfield. But if you don't get drafted and you make it out, you get a free house worth up to 1.5 million and whatever state you want. You get like free healthcare and all that for the rest of your life. Are y'all doing it? Like that 30% chance you could be on the warfield and technically like almost die. I ain't making it back. Yes. I'm surprised. I'm not taking those odds. I'm not doing that, bro. I mean, granted, I am in a different position compared to like a lot of y'all here, but I'm not doing that, bro. Fuck that. Any risk of me getting my head blown off in the middle of the Middle East, I'm good. But anyways, yeah, if you're watching on the tube, make sure to join the Discord and watch the streams.
Subscribe to Tommy NFG.